Hello everybody and welcome to the demo for Bloodgrounds, a gladitorial management game which just sounds right up my alley. We're going to get straight into this because I want to maximise my time playing this today. It looks really good. Anno Tia Argus 350, a decade of peace following the Second Emperor War, settles across the Holy Empire of Provantia. The living is easy for the wealthy and manageable for the poor. People once again turn to games for entertainment. The war, however, rages on for the ones called the gladiators. Men and women alike, hardened by constant fights, engage in never-ending battles against one another. Some dream of freedom, some of fortune, while others hope for eternal, everlasting glory. Some, however, burn with inextinguishable rage, a hatred so focused it could cut through even the most resilient of armours like butter. But you know all about that, don't you? As a boy, you were cast into the arena beside your noble father, condemned by Emperor Damas II for crimes your father never committed. You were forced to watch as he perished on the warm sand. Since then, you have fought and killed, doing what you must to survive. And today marks the end of your service as one final challenge stands between you and your freedom. Here we are. Yes, I do want to view the tutorial. That makes sense. At the heart of this game are turn-based arena battles fought on a battle grid. Your goal is to defeat all enemies before your gladiators perish. The current unit order is displayed in the track at the top of the screen. Units saturate from left to right with the order determined by their initiative stat. The current active unit is indicated by a glowing yellow frame. Gotcha. So Legionarius has moved first. Now Custos has moved. Now you have moved, and you've attacked. This is your selected unit's basic information. Unit 0 health is unit's life point amount. Armour, spendable stat reducing damage on top of health, restored on each battle start. Move points and action points restored on each turn. Move the selected unit across the grid by using click on empty space. Each movement consumes move points with 1 point spent per space moved. If your unit passes by or moves away from an adjacent enemy, the enemy will take the opportunity to attack, reducing your unit's health by 5%. Abilities are the core of combat, and using them costs action points, which are fully restored at the start of every turn. Weapons abilities, basic abilities linked to the equipped weapon. Class abilities, based on the unit's gladiatorial class. And consumable abilities, so utility items cost no AP, but are consumed upon use. Audience quests are optional tasks you can take on during a battle. Completing this quest before the end of the battle pleases the audience and new rewards. So we need to defeat the last enemy with a weapon ability that gives us an additional random tier item and 30 plus gold. And battle features, I don't know if we need that at the moment. Also appears to be a chest there, right. So who moved first? Legionarius moved first, but he's at the back. Amalgamation looks to be a problem. I think we might try to take on Custos first. He does have Sentinel, but fine, let's move. How far can we move? We can't move that far. We can move here. We can dual slash, has a chance to bleed. Jump to an empty space, damaging all targets passed over, apply to bleed. Okay, so we could fit bleed on everyone. I don't know if that's useful. Let's just go for a dual slash at the moment. All abilities follow specific targeting patterns. Once the ability is selected, hover over the battle grid to preview the ability's pattern or range before using it. If you're able to use the ability, the targeted spaces will be indicated in red, and all affected units and objects will be highlighted. Gotcha. I think we have to be next to him to do that, unfortunately. We could bladed rush up here, actually. Let's do that. Going to damage you. And that's, yeah, it's got a bleed effect on you, which is good. We've also got favour of movement, that could be quite useful. You've got another action point remaining. So let's attack you again. Once you've completed all desired actions with a unit, or if you choose to pass, use the turn end button to conclude that unit's turn. If you enter turn without moving, using abilities or consuming items, the unit gains 1 stack of guard, reducing damage received by 50% until the next turn. Gotcha. Movement. We'll try get over here, but we will take a little bit of damage from doing so. We'll end our turn. We're now into Lucius. Throw open the first target in line, put yourself towards it. He's got better movement. Let's move to here. I think if we take out Legionarius straight away, that'd be good. Or we just go for a general attack. Just wondering who would be best to use this on. I moved him into a little bit of a bad position, to be honest. I'm going to put a snare there. We managed to snare ourselves, which is silly me, but Legionarius has died, which is good. And Lucius has got some extra strength now. There's no way we can snare there. End your turn, that's fine, I'm snared. I managed to snare myself, which was silly of me. Favour of the strength, increases damage dealt by 50%, stackable removed on the unit's end of turn. Also going against the amalgamation, that could be very interesting. Even though you are a bowman, we'll move you forward. Damage this guy as best we can. Attack again. This is just a tutorial. Hope I can do a little bit better going forwards. We are going to move back a little bit, although that has taken some damage away from us. Okay. We'll just heal up here. And shoot this chap again. And end our turn. Oh, our bowman's hurting for sure. Okay, so you're good at the old bleeding. Gotcha. Right, back to patrol here. You're just going to move here. And you're going to slash this guy down for me. Thank you. Amalgamation died. We need to defeat the last of them with the weapon ability, if possible. Kustos here. We can move over here. Lucius will move. Okay, we can't do anything with Lucius just yet. Slash you again. Your turn is now ended. You are bleeding, but that's probably okay. Let's attack you first. And we can try headbutt you. Oh, you didn't quite die, it's unfortunate. End your turn. You're going to move to here. I want to use a weapon ability. That hurts everyone, but that's okay. We defeat some enemies. That was just a tutorial battle. And then we get experience and so forth. Now I imagine we're going to get into the nitty-gritty things. On this day of Anno Tiagus 350, your quota is finally met, and you've at last set foot outside of the arena walls for the first time in 19 years. You are left with nothing but the wounds, a sack of gold, and the faint memory of a place you once called home. You head south of the capital to the small coastal town of Merivento, an estate left to you by your late father, the only place outside the walls you know of. Your fighting days are over. You now use your knowledge and inheritance to act as a patron, recruiting warriors to aid your cause. You will bide your time until the day you fulfill your oath you made to your father and yourself, to kill the Emperor and destroy his legacy. Gotcha. What do you want our state name to be? Well, I like Australia, that sounds cool. And we'll just go through this until we find one we like. I love the art style, definitely. Well, that's quite cool. Something which is naval based. Possibly that, but I'm not sure. Ooh, I like that. Let's go with that one. We're going to get our one back here. Eterno, Perpetua Castellum, Astraeum. There we go. Good morning, Patronus, and welcome back to Merivento. Isn't it a beauty? It's quite empty now, with some forgotten souls here and there. A sad sight indeed. But try to see it through my eyes, Patronus. All this potential. Look past the bricks and some faded roofs. Look at the core. There's still life in here. Your fighting days may be over, but I can still see the passion burning within you. You can draw on the experience you gain by fighting the arena to assemble your own team of gladiators. Surely, with your knowledge and tactics, your team will rise through the ranks of the arena tournaments in no time. And through your generous patronage, you can restore Merivento to its former glory. I would like to invest in some crucial infrastructure first. An infirmary is a necessity for your fighters. They're not made of stone, are they? Maybe a market as well, We can go and have a word with our city planner at the town hall. He can help us with development. Or better yet, we should visit the inn first. No. You misunderstand, my friend. The inn is the place to hire gladiators. I'm sure Wix would give us a good price. She's quite fond of me, you know. Let's have a look at the tutorial. Formed but not forgotten, the graveyard serves as the final resting place for your brave fighters. Here you can view all the gladiators who perished in battle, along with their stats and equipment. Gotcha. Well, no one's dead just yet. Let's go to the inn. Salve, Capuana. What do you want, Goathead? Did you come to pay what you owe? I've come to talk business, Decora. My new patron requires your services. I'm not opening a new tab for yet another drunk. Oh, I recognise you. Ah, the famous child of the pit, yes? Can it be? I remember hearing stories about you as a little girl. It's a terrible thing you lived through. A terrible thing indeed. What I own is at your service, warrior, now and forever. What is it you need? We're in need of some flesh that can stop steel. Have any of those? There are some poor souls back there. No hope in stopping steel, but maybe dull it. We'll take what you have. Be sure to check in from time to time. New ones come in every day. We might be able to... This feels a little bit like XCOM. We might be able to upgrade them into someone much better. The first 3 gladiators are 3, then the price rises. This girl must level something. Okay, so we've got Lavinia, Calpurnia, and Cardus here. I'm guessing we're just going to take all 3 of them, to be honest. We'll just take them all. That's fine. We could have re-rolled, but I don't think we want to straight away. I had a feeling we'd find you here. And my place of work. Is the palace still paying you to sit on these steps? When I can rather do it for free, like you. Nothing I do is free. I bet that'll bode well for your new friend here. It's nice to see you, Vector Valent. It's been a while, Bahir. It has, hasn't it? We need your help, Amicus. Does this business of yours have anything to do with the city? It does, in fact. Let's go inside. The city prospers under your guidance, Patronus. So, we want to probably be building some things. I'm going to start with an infirmary, because that feels important to heal or cure gladiators. Ah, the hospital. This will save those grievously wounded, as a 6-day hike to the capital. I hope you don't mind, my dear friend. I've taken the liberty to hire a medic. She's devoted her life to prolonging others. An Order of the Crimson Hand, they call them. But here I am, talking to a lifelong warrior about clinicians when you're full of stitches like embroidery. So, as you know, the infirmary is an invaluable asset for the arena. Like fruit, people go bad over time. Here, they can stall that process a bit. Best stay clear of this place for now, unless you have some limbs to donate. I also want to buy the town hall. I might as well just buy all the buildings, to be honest. I don't see any purpose in waiting. And we'll build the academy as well. It's a lot of money to spend up front, but it's probably worth it. Ah, the trainer of trainers, the maker of victories, the legend himself. You speak kindly, Bahir, yet my legend pales next to one of our benefactors. Not many stories are known across Proventia than that of this man, this is true. But get on, my friend, don't sell yourself short. Our Patronus chose wisely when he hired you. I hope I live up to the expectation, patron. My academy is up and running. Here I can teach your fighters to be more efficient in battle, so they can kill faster, yes? Well, so they themselves can keep from getting killed, Bahir. Ah yes, diplomacy brewed in violence. Nicely put, my friend. Okay, so there's nothing we can start training. Which feels useful, to be honest. Campunia's got the most health here. So I'm going to put him in to train. And let's go over to our estate. I must admit, the estate of the town itself has seen better days, Patronus. This was once a beautiful place, sprawling with life. Your late father, my oldest friend, made sure the common houses were just as taken care of as the main halls. Alas, time fades everything equally as well. Isn't it so? Worry not, my dear friend, as you have me on your side. With my help, we will restore this place back to its golden days, brick by brick if needs be. I'll have to hike down to Merovento soon. All the equipment is either rusted, broken, or missing. So complete the novice challenge 3 times. Gotcha. Well, we get some rewards here, which is good. We'll start with meeting the innkeeper. We get a health potion and some gold. Hospice, we get some more potions. Commerce, we get some equipment. And we get some stuff from here as well. Good. Gotcha. Can't imagine there's much else to do now apart from fight. I mean, we can presumably put some stuff on because a lot of them don't have any armor whatsoever. Calpunia, I think, is going to be our main warrior. So they are a Victorious, so seasoned warriors adept at restricting enemy movement and tactically controlling battlefield position. We've got to give them something, eh? Mechanical route. Oh, that goes down here. Gotcha. You're into snares. I will give you health as well in general. And I also probably want to go into Lavinia here. Lavinia's going to have the ragged headband. Okay, Lavinia's going to come here. Caprina can come here. Oh, the training will be cancelled. I think we need all three of them here, to be honest. They're still all very low level. You stay here. Right. This is the world map showcasing the main regions of the Holy Empire of Proventia, from the cold northern mountains to the arid southern deserts. Here you can select from the current unlocked arenas and challenges, allowing you to travel across regions and participate in deadly arena battles. Each age introduces a new arena where you can send your gladiators to fight glorious battles. Each arena offers its own set of challenges. A challenge represents a single event within that arena, consisting of multiple battle steps with remedy steps in between. Challenges vary in difficulty, and you must first complete easier challenges to unlock harder ones. Defeating the boss challenge advances you to the next age, unlocking a new arena with even greater challenges. However, you can always return to previous arenas to keep fighting. Okay, novice challenge. This window allows you to preview your set of gladiators and utility items you bring to the challenge. Also lets you edit your team and equip items before entering the battle. Okay, here you can preview all the challenge steps awaiting your team of gladiators to survive them all to claim victory. There are two types of challenge steps: battle and rest. Battle steps engage in turn-based combat, and rest steps heal or support your gladiators between battles. However, if all your gladiators fall before completing the challenge, you need to gather a new team and try again from the beginning. These are your current selected gladiators. These are your currently selected utility items. Once you're satisfied, begin. Okay, so we start with an easy battle here. So we're going up against this chap here, Caridia and Irenaeus, who is immune to poison. That's fine. All of us are very low level. Right. You can... Calpunia, how far can you move? You can move up here for now. You can go for a rope rush. I'd like you to probably be somewhere else. I'd like you to probably be over there when possible, but we're currently with Calpunia here. Place a ban on anti-space grotting armor to allies within a pattern. Objectives only last until destroyed. Only one objective starting can be active at one time. We'll put this here. That should give us some extra armor to work with. And I'm going to put a snare here to try to slow them down. You can end your turn. Special objects can be found scattered around arenas, typically in the form of traps that damage all units within a certain pattern. Gotcha. So Lavinia, you are the rope rush person. I'd like you to move over here, ready to rope rush if needed. There's not much more you can do. And Cardus, who's our mage, our magician, I suppose. You've got a really slow amount of movement. That's not really what you're good at. You just end your turn there, because there's not much we can do currently. Okay, here comes the spider. You're going to get rid of our thing, but you are now snared. That's good. Right. Calpunia. We're going to move you to here. And you can use your net. Oh, you avoided the statuses, you bugger. Okay, well you can move forward, that's fine. And we can just attack you. I don't really want to move back because you're going to just take more damage from moving away again. You can rope rush, I think. And start to get this person down. Mark this spider for me. And then we're going to pummel them. Because that should increase the damage to them because they have the mark on them. They're also stunned, which is excellent. So they can't move. And they can't use their abilities. Wonderful. I think there's much more you can do. You could move back. In fact, let's do that because you can get away with it. And you, my good man, with your very slow movement. I don't think there's anything we can usefully do there. Just end your turn. I'm slightly underwhelmed by the mage at the moment, it must be said, but we'll have to see how things go. What's this? It spawned a favour of movement, that's fine. Move to here. Okay, this time we've managed to apply bleed, which is good. Move forward. And now strike. And we shouldn't have moved back. I thought because you were snared you might be okay. Okay, I understand now. Lavinia, you can use another rope rush. Go for a mark. And now go for an attack. Oh, you're not quite dead, that's unfortunate. Let's put a... Right. You're just going to pull back. We have a mechanical route. I don't know if these are something we need to hold on to, so we'll wait for now. You're going to move over here. And you can hopefully finish off the spider. There we go. We do want to try and apply bleed again, because that will give us an additional random tier item. I'm not sure there's much more you can usefully do now. Target doesn't have to be in line of sight, so you can actually attack again. Fine, I understand how the mage is useful now. The magus. And just end your turn there, that's fine. And there we go. Corellia dies, we get some gold, some experience. Looks like Cardus got the most. And we also get a scriptum laceratio. Cool. We've got another fight to go yet though. We're a little bit low on health. Who have we got? We've got Brutus, so you're going to be a big fighty chap, aren't you? And Corellia again, fine. You can't get where I need you to be. I'm going to move you over here. We're going to place this here to give you some extra armor, I think. And there's not much more we can do with you, unfortunately. So we'll just end your turn. Lavinia, you're going to move to here. I'm going to mark fine, mark Corellia. And again, it does stack, which is good. And we're going to place down a snare here. don't think there's much more you can do, so actually just come back to here. End your turn. And then Cardus here. Let's move to here, because he's at least got... I don't know if cover's a thing, but at least he can't be actively rushed. I can't quite reach, that's annoying. Is that because there's something blocking the way? I'm not entirely sure. Well, there's nothing more you can actively do. So just end the turn. Ow, that hurt. Well, at least you're snared, right. Brutus needs to go down, he's the priority, I would say. We're going to have to move you, unless we can find a way to stop that happening. Okay, let us throw a net over you, if possible. Brutus is bleeding and is snared, so it prevents the unit from moving and using movement-related abilities. I feel like we want to keep you at range if entirely possible. I'm actually going to move back. And I'm going to use the healing item there because I think we need it. End your turn. Lavinia now, we want to mark you, I would say, as best possible. And then possibly also rope rush you. And just keep on attacking you and getting you down as best possible. Now pull back. And then we want to use Cardus here. Okay, we can't hit Brutus from where we are, unfortunately. We can hit you, though. Oh, I don't want to explode that if entirely possible. So we'll just keep on knocking you down with the cast magic. And then end the turn. You can't move, thankfully, Brutus. Right, now we can entangle. So we can't entangle both of you. It'd be great if we could. Let's keep on attacking. Okay, there's nothing more you can do now, so you just need to pull back. You'll take 5 damage, but that's fine. End your turn. Now with Lavinia. We're going to rope rush you. Something to take you out with that one swing. But you're down now, which is good. You just pull back. And now end your turn. And we now go with Cardus. I'd love to do a flame slash. Because that'll put you on fire, which would be useful. You're not bleeding, but generally it's useful overall, I would say. And you should die at the end of this turn from flame. No. But you will die now. Good. There we go. Victory, easy battle end. We've got a pact with flame. Does experience go? Okay, experience still seems to go fairly equally. Ooh, we got a short bow, that's good. And a plain tunic. It's a little bit of extra gear. Although, of course, someone's going to need to go and heal up. Okay, let us go to the infirmary. Someone's going to have to go in. First, let's see who is available to recruit. See, these guys are already level 2, so they're already better off. I mean, they cost a little bit of money for sure. We don't have an Arkham yet, so let's recruit an Arkham. Arrange. I'd like to maybe get another Secator. If possible. Or we can get another Rotarius, that's fine. I think just having 6 gladiators gives us a lot more ability to have people resting, people training. Generally feels very useful. Hadrian's our most experienced gladiator. Lavinia, you are going to rest in the infirmary. I don't think we need you for the next fight. Calpurnia, we're going to put you into train. If I can remember where to do so. Academy, there we go. Calpurnia, I want you to start training. Hadrian, I wonder if there's anything more I can do here. Doesn't look to be. I would like to upgrade some buildings. I presume that all requires money to do so. Yeah, max level reached. Oh, isn't it magnificent, my friend? With your help, the market is sprawling with life once again. Just look at all the goods. Be here, my oldest friend. I thought I smelled you. Didn't they throw you into the Eversea, you greedy bastard? Ah, but I can swim. This is my new patron. He's... Behir, Behir. The man beside your course needs no introduction. If my word is of any worth to you, Sand Warrior, know that your father was a great man, and you have become a greater man still. He's just greasing you up so he can try to upsell you. Have you no shame, goat man? My all for this man is unquestionable. Well then, is your all worth any discounts today? For you, my dearest of brothers, of course. Choose, choose. Okay, so here's weapons. There's a bunch of things, actually. This is all the stuff we have that we can sell. I wouldn't mind spectral stuff. We've got a decent amount of money, but we'll have to see if they're needed. I wouldn't mind armour. Because I think that would be useful. So that we can use it with our most kind of frontline soldiers. And we might get a throwing pilum as well. I think that'll do for now. Right, onto easy challenge. There we've got a medium battle as well as 2 easy battles. Well, that's a 1-person fight, that's interesting. I think that's going to have to be Hadrian who goes in. Hadrian's our best soldier. There we go, Hadrian, Theron and Octavia. Let's make everyone as upgraded as best they can be. Okay, so we're going to use... And he's ranged. Probably the best thing we can do is put this bow on him. I don't mind giving him a proper tunic, because he is our most decorated... Well, not even our most decorated soldier, but our most experienced soldier. Be useful to keep Hadrian alive. He's also sharp, he's opportunist, and he's corpulent. So generally, that's good. But he's not going to be on the front lines. So Theron is our close quarters fighter. He's going to need some stuff on him, preferably a slightly better gear overall. Although his weapon is pretty appalling, to be honest. The regular wooden club is not ideal. And then Octavia has got relatively not much stuff. Let's go back to the market here. I mean, the arbalest would be useful. There doesn't seem to be much else we can put on at the moment. I would like to go to the quarters here. I'm going to take these stuff off anyone who's not actively fighting, because they can usefully be used elsewhere. I'll give you a headband, give Octavia a helmet. Hadrian's got plain tunic, but he's at the back. He shouldn't matter to him as much, I would say. In terms of consumable slots, let's use a scriptum of bleeding. That feels useful. And let's get going here. Okay, so we've got people with block. That's interesting. Modifiers are special effects or conditions that impact the current battle, often hindering your gladiators in various ways. These effects may last the entire battle, be triggered on special occasions or activate every few turns. Enemy units gain 5 block on the battle start. Gotcha. So Theron is first. Can we get a scriptorium off? I don't know. We'll move forward here. I wouldn't get the other one as well, unfortunately, but we can headbutt, which deals damage and pushes the target in front of you. If it collides with an obstacle or another unit, it deals additional damage and applies stun. So you're stunned now, which is good. And we'll attack you again. But with a wooden club, you're not going to be able to do much, to be honest. And we've actually removed the stun on you now, which is unfortunate. Yeah. That was silly me, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, who's next? Hadrian. Are you going to be blocked by this other person? Let's put you over here. Oh, no, this is Octavia, sorry. Octavia's next. I'm going to put a snare on you. Okay, we can't reach anyone, which is a bit silly of me. I kind of want to save my bleed for another target, potentially. So you're going to move forward now. Oh, you hurt. Okay, Octavia's now bleeding. We're now going on to Hadrian. Let's move Hadrian to here, I guess. That's a problem. You're going to have to go there then. I've played that poorly, I would say. They can't shoot through our friends. I see the problem. I'm going to place down a bomb here. And end the turn, because I don't see what else we can really do. Octavia's having a bit of a bad day. Right, Theron. I want to move here. Headbutt this person. Because then you're stunned. I want to mark you. If we move back, you're going to take a little bit of a hit, but I want you out of the way. Now, Octavia. Put snare and bleed on that person. Move to here. See if you can finish this person off if possible. Or not. Fine, you're going to pull back. I know Octavia's having a lot of damage done to her. It's not ideal. Octavia's going to need a lot of health restored. Oh boy, Octavia, I need you to survive here. Right. Hadrian's turn. You're going to move to here. Let's put can we put a crippling shot on you? We can, good. Is there anything more I can do? Yeah, I can shoot you again. Still not ideal. Okay, our first unit goes down. We need to... Okay, we can't heal Octavia, but Octavia gets to go again before Celeritia does. You would move to here and mark this person for me. Sadly, we can't headbutt you. You can move there, but it's hardly useful. I'd rather just keep on stacking up as much as we can on this guy. And then move back. It's your turn done. We need to heal up Octavia. She's having a really bad time. That's cool. We can make like a spearball barricade. It's probably quite useful actually, just to buy us a little bit of time for Octavia. And actually, I think we'll just stay behind there. I know you're still bleeding, Octavia. It's hardly ideal. Right, Hadrian's turn. Move to here. Crippling shot on this chap. Please finish him off. There we go. So everyone seems to get roughly equal experience, give or take, especially when things are fairly low level. Octavia's had a bit of a bad time. Does Octavia remain bleeding? It looks like potentially she does. Oh my word. There's a Minotaur here. Ow. Right, we are definitely not ready for this. We need to probably come back. Okay, who's first? Theron. Okay, Fulgar is definitely the one we need to watch out for the most. Don't get too close. Okay, we can mark you. I'm also going to headbutt you. That moves you back. But still not ideal. There's not anything more you can do now. Octavia is next. I'd like to maybe try put a barricade up somewhere. Move to here. We can barricade ourselves in, hopefully. In your turn. Octavia is still bleeding. Right, Hadrian, your turn here. You're going to move here. Place a bomb there. And we're going to try put a bleed on you. I don't really want you to be next to each other, so just end the turn. Octavia's going to die, I think, if we're not careful. Yeah, Octavia's dead. And Theron's understandably stressed. That's not good. Sorry, Octavia. Let's... Fulgur is definitely a problem. Okay, let's move you forward. Mark you. Then headbutt you. And then pull back. We might still be able to make this work one way or another. Oh, you bastard, you destroyed the bomb. Hadrian is also low on health now. Move to here, I guess. And then, how much health are you on? Could probably do a normal shot here. Take you out. Place a bomb there, I guess. He might walk that way, I suppose. And we'll get you to bleed as best we can. I'm concerned Hadrian's going to die as well. Okay, we might be okay. Who's first? That's annoying, I can't move you out of the way. Really, I need you to be in proper line of sight. You come here. You can't rush that person, just mark them as best you can. Just continuously mark them to increase their damage. You're still bleeding. I'm going to stack it again because I want you to die if entirely possible. And then pull back. And now Hadrian, with his very little health, is going to go for a crippling shot here. And down goes Fulgur, but we lost Octavia. And we get 2 rest. We've got a Frayed Vestment, which is good. Rest steps in a challenge allows you to heal on mode gladiators between intense battles. You can choose only one available option, must pay the listed cost. As you level up the infirmary, additional resting options will become available. You have the option to mode a single gladiator of your choice. Alternatively, you can choose one of the team-wide options, which will affect your entire team but reduce effectiveness. 25% max health. I'd rather probably just put Hadrian back up to full, I think. Right. What have we got with us? Grants unit 100% critical chance. That's not a bad thing. We've got no more traps, so we'll put this in, put this in. I feel like all our troops are going to die here. Because there appears to be a lot of people for the amount of troops we have here. Probably we weren't ready for this level of fight. I shouldn't have gone straight in. That's my own fault for trying to do so. It's not like something we can just run away from. We should try to use the environment a little bit more. For sure. Theron is first. Theron's going to move to here. Okay, these two archer lads are going to be really problematic for us. I'm going to give a quick chance to an ally, but he can't reach. That's helpful. There's no one within range. Fine. That's a problem. Back to Theron here. Let us, I guess, hide. Oh, you've got a powerful ability. As to you. Oh, you have to shoot twice? That's unfortunate. I think we're in for a squad wipe here. And you don't have line of fire, annoyingly. Move to here. Got no ability to do anything useful here. Just end the turn. We're already dead, to be honest. What's a gold golem? It's perishable. Presumably it would give us extra gold, not that we can really go for it. Theron, what can you do? Yeah, let's move you forward as best possible. Headbutt you into the wall. Should have really marked you first, but that's fine. We'll put our shrouding on, we might get away with surviving. Move over here. Oh, I forgot we left the smoke shroud, that was silly of me. Yeah, we are definitely not ready for all these guys. This is my mistake. Well, Theron's dead. And Hadrian's horrified. Not sure that it really matters, I think Hadrian's dead anyway. But we'll do what we can to survive. I mean, these guys aren't that powerful, but they've got mages at the back, which is just going to cause more problems for us, I would say. And he is also bleeding. I don't think Hadrian's long for this world either. So we definitely went too far ahead too quickly. We should spend a bit more time upgrading, I suppose, before we were ready for that. Hadrian will die in a second. So like an XCOM, I'm going to have squad wipes, as always, by the looks of things. Crippling shot this guy. And shoot him again. Let's see if we can take one of them out. We can take one of them out, but he's going to die now. Yeah. No surprises there. That was not very good for us at all. Right, over to the graveyard. I put the spot under the tallest cypress tree as you requested. Everything is set for the ceremony. Thank you all. Your efforts are appreciated. Patronus, it's always tragic when a dear friend steps behind the veil into the beyond. Even gone, you can visit them at the city's graveyard. For the souls are not lost, but in waiting. The Provantian tradition is to bury warriors with their equipment, you know, but you may arrange for it to be retrieved in the future if you wish to anger the gods. When you feel like it, go seek out your fallen brothers, here among the stones. Tell them their glory is eternal and unfading. Sorry, guys. Oh, they had the really good armour as well. Or the better armour. I'd love to take their armour back, to be honest, but that's fine. Right, back to the tavern. Don't ask what happened to the previous guys. Nothing went wrong at all. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, we definitely didn't get ourselves upgraded enough, really. Okay. Let's claim our items. Who needs to go in for healing? Probably Calpurnia here. Can rest in the infirmary. And someone should go in for training as well. IB Calpurnia is the closest to levelling up. We'll put Lavinia in. We just spend your points. You are an archer, so I'd actually probably prefer you have more health, also more damage. Then you are the Rotarius. We'll give you some extra armour. And then Adonia here, who is a mage. We'll give you a crit chance, I think. Right, let's try that again, shall we? That was unfortunate, to say the least. We kind of made a mistake there, to be honest. And we spent pretty much all our money. Right, I think we'll go back in for a novice challenge, because that would work better. And we'll send in our 3 new recruits. Don't ask what happened to the previous ones. Nothing went wrong, I promise. I'm actually going to give you a throwing pilum, I think. Or can I give you double throwing knives? No. I'll give you the pilum. Unless the knives can attack. No, everything has to be in kind of a straight line, which is unfortunate. You can have the spark hammer. And you also should probably have some better gear. In terms of things we can bring, let's bring some health. Let's try this again. I mean, we're back on the kind of easier battles again, which is good. Hax does start with some armor, which is excellent. Right, Abanus, you've got an easy first shot here. Let's go for a crippling shot on you straight away. Although you don't have a bow now, you're using your throwing pilum. There we go. That's got much better. It's a much better start already. Move out of line of sight just in case. Hax is next. Can go over here just about. You've got a big old hammer. There's nothing much you can do there. Okay, let's dash you through to here, and then you can put up a wall there. That's all you can do. Spider's going to move next. No, we're going to move next, sorry. Earthquake, we can submerge. Although that does make us slow. Let's move you forward. You still can't quite reach that person, unfortunately. Oh, but you can do an earthquake, that's good. Right, end your turn. Okay, you're poisoned, that's unfortunate. Right, Abanus. You're blocked in by Hax, that's unfortunate. Come over here, there's probably nothing you can actually actively do to help this turn. No, it's not, so you just end your turn there. Hax, however, probably can do something useful. Come over here. Just take this person out, I think. There we go. We want to defeat an enemy using the environment, pillars, bombs, or space stasis. That's 30 plus experience to each gladiator in the challenge, and a permanent plus 1% crit damage to each gladiator in the challenge. That's worth trying to do. So we want to use bombs or environment, by the looks of things. So let's try set up as many environmental traps as possible. You come back here. You take a little bit more damage, it's fine. And just end your turn. You're going to take quite a bit of damage just from the poison in general. Right, Abanus. I want you to put down a bomb there. Then move back. Okay, I can shoot that, but I don't really want to. So just end your turn. You're going to come around here and set up some more spikes for me, please. Then end your turn there. Andonia, I need you just to submerge and get out of there for the time being. And then move around the corner. You should be relatively safe back there, I would think. End your turn. Right. If I move to here, put down a bomb there, and then I can throw the bomb. Doesn't quite kill him, that's unfortunate. But we can heal up you. And now end your turn. Hax, there's not much you can do. Come over here. We're just going to use the bombs in general, I think. And Adonia, I want you just to keep moving, get out of there. Get to relative safety out of the way. I know you're still taking poison damage. That's fine. You move to here. You will take some more damage on your way out. But doing this is important to get us additional crit damage in the future. There we go, we got it. Good. So that'll be a permanent crit damage to each gladiator, and it's also more experience for everyone as well. Oh, and we got a poison trap. Excellent. I don't know if we're going to need that poison trap, but we'll bring it in just in case. We've got to watch out that Idenia is still poisoned. I don't know if we need to use Hax's class ability 6 times to 90 gold. That's less imperative to me, really. I wish Urbanus wasn't first, to be honest. Doesn't feel that useful. Put a bomb there, and a spike and a poison trap there. And that will be your turn. Hax is next. He can come here. There's nothing you can do in terms of attacks for the time being. Put up a spike wall if we can. And end your turn. Idenia, there's probably more we can do with you. Just needs to move forward a little bit more. You are relatively unguarded though, we've got to be careful with you. Right, let's do some earthquake, because that's done a good amount of damage, as has the barrel. It's very useful. And then your turn, but let's move you at least out of line of initial line of sight. Oh, should have seen that bomb. That was silly of me. Right, who's first? Urbanus, you can come over here and do some damage. Do we need to use a crippling shot? We may do. Let's use a crippling shot just to ensure you're dead. There we go. And then you can throw, but there's no point. So your turn is done. Hax, I'm going to move here. Going to attack. And then we can do a dash through as well, because that gives us additional abilities, and actually we can dash again. And you're dead. Excellent. See, that was much better. Some experience across the board. Gold, devotion, and a few other items. We've got a plain circlet, a bow, all very useful things. Right, who still needs to be healed up? I'd say you definitely need to heal, especially as you are poisoned. Cannons and heal, I don't know if we need to. We've got other... Do we have 3 gladiators ready to go? We've got 1... Hang on, maybe... Barnus and Hax I might just put in. Just heal you. We'll heal Barnus and Hax. And they can go in with Lavinia, but then you need to come in for a more permanent rest. And Calpurnia, I'd like to... You can come out of training, that's fine. Yeah, Calpurnia can come in, because then Calpurnia can be upgraded to level 2. Which would be useful. Do we need to recruit anyone new? I'm not sure we do at the moment, to be honest. Let's go for another novice challenge. I feel like going straight into a medium challenge would be a bit of a silly idea. Right, who's ready to come out? Lavinia is. As is Hax. As is Abanus. He's only got 1 damage down, that's fine. Let's make sure everyone is as upgraded as they can be. You need some additional armour because you're pretty weak in general. Hax, you've already got your spark hammer, it's a big hammer. I don't know if you need anything else particularly. Do we prefer the bow? It's got more damage on it. This has got more experience gain, so I think we'll use the bow with the bonus, that's fine. I would love some more gear in general. Just better gear would be useful. Better armour would be nice. What's a crow skull? A relic used by wild hand shamans, powerful in right hands. Damage up, crit chance up, gold gain up. That feels useful, we'll buy that. I wouldn't mind a repeater arbalest, but I don't know if that's useful at the moment. Is the worn Hasta better than the hammer? Not particularly, fine. We'll go in for another novice challenge. Make sure everyone's set up as can be. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to start getting them some better gear, some better armour. You can take that. In terms of what we're going to take with us, let's take Minor Obra's Blessing. No, we may not need that actually. We'll give this in case we end up fighting someone important. Okay, it's just the same guys again. That's fine. So Lavinia is first. Come here. Oh, it's a shame we don't quite have the range on that. Fine, we can't even mark, that's unfortunate. Just end your turn then. You can move forward to here. Missile put up a wall. And end your turn. Now you... So just come here and just shoot the barrel out, it's in the way. And then keep moving. And we've got Favour of Health. Not that we needed it, but it's useful to have. Put a bomb down there. And end the turn. There's a Favour of Movement there, that's quite useful. Okay, Hax is poisoned, that's unfortunate. But it's Lavinia's turn, so we're going to have to do this kind of out of order a little bit. You come here. We may as well mark you as well. Mark this Brutus. And then potentially stun you if we can. Good, you're marked, you're stunned. And then pull you back for now, although the spider will do some damage. Your turn is done. Now it's going to be Hax. He can probably just smash this person straight away. There we go, take you out. Move to here. Got a bunch of favours, that's good. We can't... Well, okay, we can dash over there, that's good. Take this Brutus out. I shouldn't really move back. That's your turn ended. Now... You... I've left in a bad position, that's fine. Come here. Put a bomb there. And then shoot it. And you should go down. Excellent. So there should be some additional experience. Lavinia's leveled up. Wonderful. That's what we like to see. And we can go straight into the next battle. That shouldn't be too bad. Okay, we've got 2 Corellias this time. Now, Lavinia is first, as usual. Don't have an ideal spot to put her, to be honest. I'm tempted just to use the mark, but I just want to get her out of the way because I don't think it's going to be that useful. Well, she's not very useful for me at the moment. Hax, however, could probably do something useful with him. You move to here. Sadly, the dash isn't that useful for me. And we can't attack on a side point, but if we do that... Oh, I was hoping that would damage you, never mind. Fine, end your turn. There's not much you can do. You are still poisoned. You'll need to be recovered. You move to here. I'd love to put a bomb there and explode it, but we wouldn't be able to without endangering ourselves because of the terrain. So just go for a crippling shot on this chap. And shoot him as well. Not quite dead. But pretty close, especially with slow. Being there, it's fine, we can end the turn. You're going to throw some knives at me, that's not too bad. Ooh, okay. Hax is taking some damage here for sure. Hax definitely needs some time off to recover. Now Lavinia, you can come here. And take out that. No, that's the wrong one. It's fine, we can mark you. And attack again. End your turn. Hax should be able to actually do a double kill here, if possible. Dash there. And dash there. That was cool. Do a double dash to finish them off. That was very cool. No more devotion, but we get some more experience and some more gold. Very useful in general. Lavinia didn't take any damage loss. We get some gear, some soldiers' boots, some a shield, a trap, another scroll. Hax is definitely going to need to go in for some healing when we get back to base. Well done, my friend. You've mastered the basics of this bloody sport. Your men might yet rise to become great warriors one day. But practice is over, now it's time for the real challenges to begin. Good luck. That worries me. Right. Lavinia, what do you want to unlock with you? Damage a single enemy target, heal yourself. That feels quite useful. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the spite. That's good. Excellent. And then we want to just bring that in. Where is it? Spite can go there. Oh, we do need to train them in that, but that's fine. Calpurnia's got the same. I like that dash. For me, that dash feels quite useful. I'd like to bring that in general. There we go, put you in. Train, who's close to leveling up? Cardiff can probably go in for training. And then over here, we get a common equipment. That's useful. And in terms of healing, someone's going to have to go in. I think it's going to have to be hacks, but I'd like to maybe... we've got other gladiators ready to go. Hacks can go into rest. That's not a problem. Down here, anything of particular interest? We've got some additional gear. I might sell some of these rags if we don't need them. I mean, they're not going to be worth much, but it's better than something, right? Actually, let's buy them back just for now until we know that they're not needed. There are some other useful things here, like the plain sandals, the leather hood. Just this low-level gear that's inherently going to hopefully be useful for us overall. But I tell you what, we've been going on for quite some time, longer than I actually expected to be. This here is Bloodgrounds, and it's really rather good. I love the art style, I love the concept of it. I obviously was a bit too hasty with going up to the next level, and ended up dying, but hopefully we'll do a little bit better in our own time when I continue playing this. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. There will be a link down in the description, and it comes out on the 5th of November. Take care. Bye-bye.